What's up, guys? It's Alex.
It's Quinn.
It's IconicComic. We're back, ready to react to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Extended trailer. We saw the Super Bowl. We saw the Super Bowl one.
We watched the
Super Bowl.
Are we
repeating?
Shut up. But this one
is extended. It's a minute long. I'm excited. He's excited.
3,
2.
I'm doing a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Just who in the hell do you think you are?
Say it.
Well,
say it. Come on.
Well, we're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was awesome!
I can't wait for you.
Yondu looks cool.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
What's that? He says, welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah!
Only he didn't use frickin'. Look out! Oh, wow. I tried, guys.
Gosh.
I can't wait.
Dude, like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said that Guardians was one of their favorite Marvel movies. I agree. But what a gamble that was.
Oh my god. Like, look, I was interested when it came out, but I can put myself in my past shoes, like in 2013, like the end of 2013, seeing the first trailers for it, and even I was like,
yeah, it's like well, it's got Chris Pratt, but it's got a pro wrestler, which they tend to not do as well on screen, except for The Rock, and then a raccoon and a tree. Like, what a gamble!
And I even remember the day I went to go see it. It was like,
no, we're gonna go see Guardians.
Like, now it's a phenomenon. Like, you know, and I think they're putting like a big emphasis on Drax this time around. Like, they're giving him some, like...
You think he's gonna die?
No, because he's already confirmed for Infinity War.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, I think Dave Bautista's really, you know, actually becoming a good actor. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you, but
he's not Rock level yet.
Drax as a character, though,
that's the perfect character for Dave Bautista to play.
It's the perfect character for like a non-traditional actor to play. Like, not used to filling that role as like Chris Pratt. I don't think he's ever acting. I think that's who he is.
That's just who he is. Like, he plays the same character from Parks and Rec, just way better shape.
A little smarter too.
He's a little smart. Well, yeah, his Parks and Rec character was dumb. Like, he was a dunce.
But it's like, it's just awesome. Like in Jurassic World too.
Jurassic World was definitely, that was like Star Wars. Like, it was
that
like
was essentially Star
Wars in the Jurassic Park.
But it's he's just my favorite. Like,
but I mean, Baby Groot's gonna steal it. He's gonna steal that movie. You know how much merchandise they're gonna sell.
The merch alone.
I hope they come out, because I had this idea for, like, you know, for kids or for me, like a backpack with a little Baby Groot, like, over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And the backpack could be Rocket's like thing he wears.
Okay. I smell what you're cooking.
You picking up what I'm laying down?
I smell what you're cooking. I pick up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm beyond excited. What the soundtrack?
I can't wait for the soundtrack.
Like, because the trailers really don't do the soundtrack justice. We're probably not even going to hear that song in the movie.
I don't know. I think we will. We heard Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah. So, like,
I think we'll definitely hear Fox on the Run from the last trailer.
Yeah. But like,
do you think we'll hear Hooked on a Feeling again? Like, at least one more time?
No.
No?
I hope we don't. I hope they take it to a new level. I don't know where it is, because Guardians 1 soundtrack was so good for the movie. So
technically, Ain't No Mountain High Enough and
yeah.
I Want You Back are both on the second mixtape.
Yeah.
Because he puts it in, and Ain't No Mountain High Enough comes on, and then when they fly away, when it's like something good, something bad, a bit of both, bit of both. You know, then Jackson 5 kicks on. So I wouldn't be mad if we heard those two again. Plus, it's Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Come on.
I know.
Like, you have to. It's such a classic.
Still one of my favorite songs ever. Is that it?
I don't know. I'm so.
I just can't say enough about this movie. I hope.
I don't like coming off like I'm like, you know, some, you know, person who just, you know, licks the shoes of Marvel. But be honest. Look at the slate coming up and what they've done in the past. I don't see a movie that's going to bomb. I don't.
Everyone thought Ant-Man was going to be like the Green Lantern, and look how...
They were like, well, they were bound to slip up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and look how well it did.
Like, ever since Disney, like, got it from Paramount, why did Paramount sell Marvel Studios? What were they thinking?
Actually, I'm glad.
But think about it though. It's like, why? Why did you do that? Like, why did you say that name? But ever since Disney's really taken hold of this thing, it's just.
See, what I like about what
I'm waiting for Disney to fail, not just Marvel. I'm waiting for Disney to really just bomb.
Well,
I don't want them to, but
what I like about Disney though is they didn't like buy it and go, okay, now you have to do things like this, this, and this.
They kept Kevin Feige as, you're the president.
Right.
You make the calls. You just, you know, check in with us every now and then to make sure you're not putting, you know, TNA in the movies and stuff like that. Like, they got Star Wars. They got their own properties. They got Marvel. I think they're about to buy Netflix. It's like that's a monopoly at that point.
It's not yet.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. What if they
monopoly has to own 100% of the market?
I thought it was just like the majority. Is it 100%?
I believe it's 100%.
Okay, well then they'll never get to that point, but still.
So, alright.
Still, it's like, why don't DC, like Warner Brothers should sell the DC rights to Disney, Disney make the DC movies, and then eventually they cross over. Like, okay, so like, real quick, just going through the slate, you got Guardians. It's not going to fail. Even if it's like, say it's just as good as the first movie.
I'd be okay.
Most studios would love that if their sequels were just as good as their first ones. But look at Marvel's sequels.
Because usually they're not as good.
It's like Winter Soldier, Civil War. It's like they kept getting better.
Now, hold on though. Playing devil's advocate.
Avengers 2 was not as good as Avengers 1.
Thor 2, not as good as Thor 1.
True. But
Iron Man 2.
I like Iron Man 2. It's not as good as Iron Man 1.
I like Iron Man 2. I'm not saying I don't like it.
But I think Iron Man 3 is better than Iron Man 2.
Agreed.
Okay, so
we're saying the same thing.
What we're saying is like they're progressing. They're really not either. They're either staying here.
What we're saying is the curve's going up.
Yeah. So you got Guardians, then you got Spider-Man, and that's a joint thing with Sony.
Who's that?
Who's that? Yeah, that's a joint thing with Sony. But let's be honest, who's making that movie? Sony's paying for it. Like,
yeah.
Like, you guys got this. Then you got Thor Ragnarok, and
like, here's the bill.
This might be the first time since the first Thor that I'm excited for a Thor movie.
Yes, because like what we said a long time ago, at a certain point, the other superheroes can't just ignore what's going on.
They can't have those movies anymore.
Like,
that's what the Phase 2 problem
like
was.
Thor 2, big world-ending event.
There's portals. It basically was the Avengers. There's portals everywhere.
Seriously.
It's like,
and
Tony Stark couldn't be bothered to show up. Captain America couldn't be bothered to show up. Well, Captain America was
everyone else was getting shawarma or sleeping.
Captain America was in the movie, like, when Loki turned into him. It's like,
oh yeah.
So like patriotic, so tight. Like,
right.
And then Black Panther next February. Black History Month, Black Panther, like, they're doing everything right. And then Infinity War in May. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm so excited for that. I hope Wasp appears in Infinity War. Because I want to see her in action. Like, those two, like, teaming up and working together. Like, imagine, like, Wasp, like, grabbing him and, like,
and then turns into Giant Man and punches Thanos in the face!
And then Captain Marvel, and then Avengers 4. Like, nothing's going to fail. Marvel's good. And that's, like, I want to feel that way about DC. I really do. Like, I want to be like, all these movies are going to be amazing. It's okay. All these movies are going to be amazing. That's what I want to feel like. But I can't feel like that yet until...
Imagine...
If Wonder Woman and Justice League are great, I can start feeling that way.
See, I don't know, because what's before those two?
Batman vs. Superman Suicide Squad? Is that... What's before or after? What are you asking?
Like, the...
Not critically... acclaimed.
When's the Batman come out? Is it
2018?
Is it before?
I believe 2018.
Is it before Wonder Woman and Justice League, or is it?
Wonder Woman is this year.
It's this year. I'm losing track.
Wonder Woman is in June. Justice League is in November. Those are the only two DC movies coming out this year.
Okay.
Then after that would be Aquaman, Flash, Batman. Okay, well I am worried about Flash.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Okay.
I am worried about Flash. That is I will be worried about that even if these two movies are good. Because they've just lost like 4 directors. They've gone through so many writers and stuff. It's like, get your shit together.
What if Kevin Feige was like, hey, you guys need some help?
It's like, look,
like,
help me help you. Help me help you.
Like, what if both, like, DC and Marvel, they just helped each other out? What if we lived in a world like that?
It's a too competitive world. And Warner Brothers is too focused on beating them. But if you can't beat them, join them.
Let us know what you guys thought down in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
subscribe,
so that you don't miss anything from this channel. Cue music.
Holy Grail.